The laughter struck like a fistful of jagged stones, raw and unyielding. I lingered at the room's edge, my back pressed against the faded wallpaper, blending into it like a forgotten mark no one cared to erase. My suit clung stiffly to my frame, the tie a chokehold I'd chosen to wear. The groom, all gleaming teeth and swagger, soaked up the crowd's adoration. "I saved her," he declared, his voice thundering across the room, pointing to the woman in white. "From that broken man." The word broken lingered, heavy, like meat left to rot on a hook. The guests roared, clinked their glasses, some even clapped. The world seemed to slow, their faces blurring into a haze. But her face stayed clear. Pale, eyes catching mine for a fleeting moment before she flashed a polished smile. No flinch, no crack. It was a spectacle, a blade she'd honed herself. Humiliation doesn't hit like fire. It seeps, cold and deliberate, pooling beneath the ribs like water in a doomed ship. I swallowed it, tasted metal. Then she appeared. The waitress, young, dark hair pinned under a plain cap, moved through the tables like a shadow, unseen until she chose to be. She paused at the groom's side, removed her cap, and her hair fell free. Her eyes found mine, steady, unyielding. "I'm his daughter," she said, her voice cutting through the chatter. Every head turned, strings yanked tight. "And I have something to say." The room split open, the air thick with the weight of a truth no one expected. This moment wasn't born tonight. Its roots stretched back years, to a life we'd built with calloused hands. Long nights, dawns chill, dreams we patched together with worn thread. She and I, we believed in the work, the grind. Foolish maybe, but true. The fractures came quietly. Missed calls, private glances over hidden messages, a distance that wasn't miles but silence between heartbeats. I saw it. How could I not? But pride is a cruel anchor. It keeps you rooted, makes you lie to yourself with a clarity no one else could match. By the time the truth was undeniable, it was done. I didn't shout or plead. I packed a bag one night while she feigned sleep, left the key on the counter and walked out. No slammed door. Dignity's the last spark when the fire's already gone. She thought she'd claimed victory, took the house, the friends, even the dog, everything that shone on the surface. But she missed what mattered. My daughter, not by blood but by choice, was mine. I met her mother years before the wedding, when the girl was small, all dark hair and fierce spirit. I taught her to balance on a bike, held her through fevered nights, stayed when she flunked algebra, when her first love left her in pieces. I was the one who stayed. Her mother didn't. Neither did the world. She wasn't my duty, she was my heart. While my ex-wife chased her gleaming new life, I rebuilt mine. Slowly, deliberately. New skills saved cash, a soul trimmed of excess. I stood taller, even when it ached. Revenge wasn't my goal. I sowed it quietly, patient, like a farmer tending a crop he might never harvest. Now here I stood watching the yield. My daughter, the waitress, drew a folded paper from her apron, smoothed it flat. "You call him broken," she said, her voice steady as stone. "I call him the man who saved me when no one else would. He taught me loyalty when betrayal was simpler, patience when rage was faster. He gave me a home when blood failed." The room held its breath. Glasses sat untouched, ice melting into soft, shameful drips. She turned to my ex-wife. "You didn't save me. You left me. He saved me." The groom tried a laugh, a weak, dying sound. No one joined. No glasses raised. I stayed still. The silence was louder than any outburst could have been. She folded the paper, set it beside the untouched wedding cake, and walked out head high. I followed into the night, the air sharp, stars like blades overhead. We said little, words weren't needed. We'd built something unbreakable, while they'd stacked their lives on shifting sand. I didn't look back. No need to see the wreckage. Some triumphs are quiet. Some wars end with the door softly shut. I pulled my coat tighter, a small smile tugging at my lips. Broken? No. Forged. Under the vast, indifferent sky, I knew. Some things endure, no matter what the world throws.